Hello, we're back again and it's responding to life. My name is NKATHA. Today's topic is end the rape culture. I made my rounds on social media and I noticed that very many women are coming out as victims to attempted rape or rape itself. A lot of people think that rape is just something that you can move on from, but sadly it's not. Rape does not only hurt you physically, but also mentally. Therefore, I noticed that there's some women who are even coming out 10 years later, yet there are people who question why is it that they come out so late. In our society today, we realize that there's a discrimination for the people who are victims to rape, whether male or female. And yes, male can also get raped. We realize that very many times people question why people were walking in the dark, or why someone was dressed in a certain way, or whether or not they're gonna get married after having such an experience, or whether or not anyone is gonna love them. And this is not supposed to be like that. We realize in our society today we have very many who fear to come out as rape victims because of such. But that's not how it's supposed to be. We need to be more welcoming to the victims of rape and be able to help them adjust after such an experience. One way of avoiding rape is by making sure that you're not alone whenever you walk, especially in unsafe situations, or rather in unsafe areas. You need to always make sure that you're walking either in a group or in company, so that to make sure that even the perpetrator who is aiming at you will feel scared to attack, because they would feel threatened by having someone else around, or they'd feel scared because they wonder whether or not they'll be reported. They also feel scared to get attacked themselves. Another way to avoid rape is by walking around with something that will be able to make the perpetrator slow down. Something like a pepper spray. I'm not talking about a machete or something, but something small will give you time enough to make you run away from your perpetrator. Also, another way to avoid rape is to be able to notice if there's something unusual about somebody who's following you, or somebody who looks weird or like a suspect or suspicious. Make sure you run to the nearest crowded area or knock on somebody else's door to be able to make someone else know that you feel unsafe, or else call and alert someone. But always remember to get somewhere safe first. How to deal with rape after having this experience? A lot of people do not even have the mind or the know-how because of the shock that comes with it. You need to be able to make sure that you get to a hospital ASAP, because you need to get checked for any possible virus or infection, or even pregnancy, because a lot of times no protection is used under the circumstances and the perpetrators don't even care about your well-being. You need to make sure that you get to the nearest hospital and you report the case. And I repeat, report the case. Do not ever try alone. Do not ever try to confront your perpetrator, because they might end up not only raping you but even killing you in the process. It is not advised to try and confront or fight or try anything to make the situation worse than it is, because you'd rather end up being in a situation that can be saved rather than saying goodbye to your own life. Even after the whole experience, do not let anger burn in you, because anger can make you do certain things that you might regret in the future. Because at times we might let anger lead us to killing, we might let anger lead us to confronting and maybe even getting killed even after the whole experience. You might let anger do crazy things to you, that you might even go down in depression or even be suicidal yourself, and that is not a situation that you want to end up in. You have to learn how to deal with it the right way and let your heart heal. It's easier said than done, I know, but take all of the steps, and I know that with time it will be easier and more your heart will be more willing to release the pain. As a rape victim, if you find yourself pregnant out of such a situation, please do not despise your child, do not despise yourself or anything, because I know very many a times certain situations can bring forth blessings. Do not despise your child, in as much as it sounds so hurtful. Do not despise your child. Do not push out your child because of what the perpetrator did to you, but embrace them. Because a lot of times, very many women tend to throw away their children at birth, or some even kill, or others end up pushing their anger towards a child. That child is innocent. And you need to learn, if you're one of those people, you need to learn how to love that child, because they did not do it to you. They did not do it to you. They're as innocent as you are. Therefore, learn to love the child. And you don't know, it could be the next Obama. The child could be the next Nelson Mandela. You do not know. But treat your child as if it was the greatest gift on earth, because children are blessings. Another thing, if you find yourself having an infection, a virus, it's not the end of the world. Do not hate yourself. Do not despise yourself, or do not feel insecure, or do not feel like the world is coming to an end. If anything, and you need psychological help, please do not hesitate to contact a professional. Talk to someone. And us as a society, for everyone who's watching, please let us be more embracing to such people. Let us be more embracing to the fact that these incidents are hard to deal with, and we can only make it easier by listening, lending a listening ear. It could be your friend, it could be your parent, it could be your sister, it could be your brother, it could be anyone, but just don't discriminate. Love them just like you loved them before, and even more, because right now they need it more than ever. So with that said, I hope as a society we'll be more embracing of victims, and also more discriminating to the perpetrators instead of the other way around. We'll be able to point a finger at the perpetrators and stop and end the rape culture by discriminating the act of rape and not discriminating the victim of rape. With that said, kindly do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel down below. Also, do not forget to follow us on our social media, and which will be put down in the description box. Also, do not forget to visit our website www.respondingtolife.org for more of our blog posts. From us, with love, my name is NKATHA, and this is Responding to Life.